Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel, and welcome to my pregnancy update. Week 17. Wow. Um, I have to say one thing. You always hear people say, time flies and time goes by so quickly and they grow up so quickly, and yeah, this pregnancy is flying by. Um which is both good and bad. um, I'm so excited to, meet them, have them here, see what they look like, and of course, just to have them and start our parenting adventure. Um, but on the other side of the coin, I'm enjoying being pregnant, all the good and bad, and everything that comes along with it. And it's hard to believe, like, I'm already at 17 weeks. Like, when did that happen? So lots to update you with. I actually had an appointment yesterday with my doctor. I am sorry about the glare. There we go. That's a little better. Okay. So I had an appointment with my OB yesterday, and it was my first appointment with my high risk OB, and they did an ultrasound, and he measured, and he is convinced that I'm actually a little bit further along than they originally said. So I kind of chuckled and I said, well, I went from 9 to 10 weeks up to 13 weeks. Like, there's got to be an easier way to figure this out, like, this day and age. And yeah, so he thinks I might be, it wouldn't be much, maybe a week or two, a little bit further along, but because I'm delivering earlier, it should be fine. And of course, as I get bigger, they'll determine, it'll be easier to determine. They do want to do an amniocentesis. So my phone is very busy right now. So I, quite honestly, I mean, I've heard of them before, but I never, obviously, I never really paid that much attention to them. So I did some research and I did talk to them about it, and in the end, like, I talked to Dan about it as well, and it's not something that we want to do, mostly because of the risks. There is a small chance of miscarriage with an amniocentesis. There is a bigger chance of miscarriage if there's multiples, and then you throw in my history, and it's just, I don't know, there's too big of a risk, in my opinion. And Dan feels the exact same way. So we've decided not to do it. And I think the biggest thing they mentioned was it does determine any genetic problems, like Down syndrome, things like that. And when it comes down to it, these are our babies. These are our miracle babies. And if they have Down syndrome, or one of them has it, I don't even know what the chances of that are. Then they do. Then that's something we'll have to deal with. Bottom line, these are our babies. And regardless of what may or may not be wrong with them, they're still our babies. So the chance is just too high for miscarriage, and we do not want to take that chance. So we've decided a no on that. They did recommend getting a 3D ultrasound. Is that right? Yeah, 3D ultrasound. We looked into it, and it's not the thing about a 3D ultrasound, it's not covered by our regular medical system here in Canada. So that's something kind of above and beyond. So we looked it up. I don't know. I'm not crazy about the 3D ultrasound. Like, I don't think I would go and get it on my own. I don't know why. I've just never ever been like interested to see that. I don't know. But they suggested doing it. And so we looked into it, and it's like build your own package, and oh my goodness, it's kind of funny. So we actually found a place. It's actually called 4D. I don't even, what is a 4D ultrasound? Can someone tell me? Dan said it maybe has sound. I'm like, the babies can't talk. Like, I don't know what we're gonna hear except their heartbeat. It didn't explain it, so I'm like, I don't know, but okay. So we're probably looking at about 150 is about the average. So these guys are already costing us money. So we'll do that. I have to call them back next week to make another appointment and let them know our decision. And I see my family doctor on Friday. Now, my family doctor typically would, take care of everything in the pregnancy up until delivery. But because I am a high-risk pregnancy, she's referred me, and she still follows me. She still runs her blood work and checks them and stuff like that. And so I can always talk to her Friday about things as well. I think the hardest part about all of this is doing it alone. Dan, at work, he's basically on a blackout, which means, you can't book a day off, you can't book any vacation. Like, this is the busiest time of year. So there's no taking a day off. Now he can switch shifts and things like that, but generally, when I book my appointments, I don't have a huge I don't have a lot of options to choose times. So I kind of choose the time that I think will work, and then Dan tries and switches a shift so that he's available, but it never works out. It just never works out. And it's truly frustrating. So I'm alone going to these appointments, and I mean, it's okay, but it's a lot of information to take in, because I take it in and I want to absorb it and understand it, because then I know I'm gonna have to come home and talk to Dan about it and tell him about it, and it's hard to do this on my own, and it's really making me miss my mom, and wishing she was here to help me. Sorry. I would give anything for her to be here right now and going to these appointments and asking questions I don't think about and just being that extra support. And it is super hard. Super, super hard. I have tons of support. But, my sister Sherry, she works, and same with my other sister, and then my sister-in-law Darlene lives very, very far away, which I hate right now. Well, I hate that all the time, but, especially now, because I know she would be really good at thinking of those questions. So I know it's going to be hard when these guys are born, and not having my mom around, to stay here and to help us, and yeah. Anyway, enough of the sadness. No more tears. That's it. No more tears. No more. So the only other thing the doctor said was I need to really be taking it easy. Baby girl is low, which is fine. Baby boy is up higher, and I have to be taking it easy. So I'm not on official bed rest, but I have to rest. I have to take it easy, and I really, most importantly, have to listen to my body. If I feel tired, I need to stop. I need to. That, of course, is easier said than done this time of year, but that's what I have to do. And I have to say, Dan has been flippin' awesome. He has been so attentive and helpful, and I don't know what it is. I have no idea if he realizes how, well, I know he knows how important it is that I listen. He knows how important it is that I listen and take it easy. So he has really stepped up his game, and yeah. So how's that for a vlog? So yeah, that's kind of all she wrote. I'm still taking it easy. You guys now know, baby girl, baby boy. We're so excited. We do have names now. This is funny. We had names, and then we had names, then we had names, and now we have names. So, believe it or not, it's Dan that keeps changing his mind. Dan, really? Wow. We've had names for years picked out, and those have both gone by the wayside. And yeah, we do have names. We have names. I think we're good with the names. I think they're gonna stick. So yeah, I'm not telling you yet. Of course not. We'll tell family and things like that, but I'll probably do a name reveal in the new year after Christmas and the chaos of that dies down. So yeah, so that's it. I'm so excited. Oh, one more thing I wanted to mention. I was asked to do baby bumps, just to show you progression. The reason I'm not doing that is because I really don't have a baby bump. I mean, let's be real. I'm a big girl, and to anybody, like a stranger, you know, if I go out, they don't know I'm pregnant, like you would like a normal sized person. Is that politically correct? So, you know, people can't tell that I'm pregnant. You guys, I mean, if you've watched my one vlog video where I'm cleaning, you might be able to notice some changes. Dan and I definitely notice changes. You know, I can feel them moving. Like, I know there's, you know, my belly button's starting to push out. Not my belly button, but my waist, I guess, is pushing out. So we're noticing things like that, but I don't really have a baby bump to show. I haven't even gained weight. I actually gained 1 pound, and then I've lost 3. So yeah. So that's why I'm not doing that. I just wanted to quickly explain that. So that's week 17. So I'm super excited. Yeah. So if you haven't seen our gender reveal video, definitely check it out. I'm like super proud of it. And yeah, I think that's it. So if you are new to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe. And if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!